Michael, we are outdoors. Uh, we just got in the blind right now, and we're gonna go after some July hogs with a replica 1776 flintlock musket. And like I said, it's pretty hot down here in South Texas, so got us some good old water, and well, we're gonna sit back and see what happens. So stay tuned. Hopefully we get one.
Hey guys, this is Michael with VR Outdoors. I didn't get a chance to do it at this time, so it's a couple weeks later. But I'm gonna go over the musket hog hunt, so y'all kind of get an idea of what happened, and why. So we had this sow come out before the feeder ever went off, so it's still pretty early, and so with this gun, there's a mechanism called the cock, and it holds a piece of flint that is the spark or the ignition to fire the weapon. So here you're going to hear it click when I cock it all the way back. That. And then you'll hear a really loud click and heard the sow jump. And that's because the flint hit, but it didn't have enough spark to ignite my pan, which is a little dish below the cock that the flint hits to create the spark, and it holds a little ignition charge of powder. So luckily she stuck around, she came back, and here I'm messing with the flint, trying to wiggle it out a little bit to give me a little bit more force on the strike to get me a good spark from the flint to ignite my pan powder to fire the weapon and hopefully get this sow. And here you'll hear me put it on half cock, because there's a half cock and then a full cock to fire it. So here it's going on half cock, and I start messing with stuff, trying to figure out why it didn't spark. And I'm thinking I'm pretty sure it was a little wet on this particular day. And again, these guns are very temperamental. They say they have a 1 in 5 firing rate. So if there's moisture in the air, if it's not packed right, if any little thing isn't quite right, there's a good chance it won't fire, which has happened here, and it's going to happen again right here. We're going to get a ignition here of the fan powder, which you heard and you'll see the smoke. So we got a good light there. It's just it didn't have enough to go through the touch hole, which is in the pan, to ignite the main charge to fire the weapon. So we got ignition there. It just didn't ignite the main charge to fire. So here we're gonna have the feeder go off. So luckily she came back again. So and again, this is a smoothbore weapon, and it's basically a 7-foot shotgun. What makes it a rifle is there's little cut grooves in the barrel that spin. It's called rifle. It's a rifle, and it spins your projectile, and it makes it more accurate. It stabilizes it. So here you can see she's coming back, and as the feeder went off and waiting, I ended up putting more powder in my touch pan to reload to try to get another shot at this sow. And but the fun thing is this weapon is a replica of what they used in the Revolutionary War. It's the Brown Bess musket. It's a 75 caliber. It's not a small projectile at all, but it is a smooth bore, so it's not as accurate as a rifle would be. So here we're going to get a good ignition. And it ended up firing the rifle. and unfortunately we missed. Again, it's a smooth bore, so it's not the most accurate. But definitely fun, definitely exciting. We're definitely going to give it another shot. So stick around, like it, subscribe, and I blew in it to try to get any embers out of it. But stick around, like, share, and hopefully we'll get you another round with the musket, and next time we'll get one.